And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your first British convention.
Should I correct you if you're wrong?
Please do.
Okay. Two corrections. Not an eclipse. Character's not an eclipse.
Technically.
Just because you wanted to, you asked for corrections from me and I give it to you. And then what was the second one? Have I been to? No, I've been to a couple of two others.
In Britain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, how are you finding this in comparison to all the Americans that you've met? Obviously, the comparison between the two different fans.
You're equally mad.
Equally mad, which is good. It's Twilight, so it's a comparison.
It's a prerequisite, I think. I think everyone falls pretty much into has the same amount of passion, same amount of drive. Everyone, they love this story wholeheartedly. It's that element of falling in love and trust where it is most difficult to trust and yet it is warranted and to believe that it is warranted. And it actually is. So often I think get into relationships and go, oh no, but I love him, I love him.
So in love and it ends up
it's
just,
warranted.
yeah.
Oh, what was that? And just been stabbed in the back. And yet this one isn't that.
I think it's something that everybody wants, so it's kind of to read it is very much a fairy tale.
Yeah. Well, I think it can come true as well.
And obviously, Twilight vampires are very different to normal vampires. I use the word normal very loosely.
Yeah.
They don't have proper fangs.
Yeah.
They sparkle.
They do. They're very pretty.
Were you a little bit?
Anyway.
Were you a little bit disappointed to find out that you weren't going to be playing a real scary vampire?
People with fangs and
yes.
I think I was a little bit disappointed. I wanted to work with fangs, sort of proper vampire work. So but at the same time, I thought, all right, we can do this. It's kind of fun, and it worked very well. It made us focus on something else other than a pair of fangs.
Have to look for other ways to explore the character.
Yeah. I made them more. I think I made them more human, made them more accessible, made them. The twinkly aspect makes it much more, pretty, so young girls cannot be afraid of going to see a vampire movie.
What makes it more friendly to
makes it much more accessible, right? And I think as far as, specifically, my little world, it made it much more easy to focus on the history of the character, the history of the triumvirate, what they had been through together, what their relationship was. Busy about the teeth falling out. Close up.
Less to worry about because they look a lot more human, so obviously in terms of costume and makeup it's just a case of looking a little bit more
pasty.
Yes. That's the right word, thank you.
Pasty and glittery.
Pasty and glittery.
We put our white paint on and our glitter. Hit the dance floor.
Just to see Arrow and Caius and Marcus on the dance floor would be hilarious.
I think it would be. I think they got some good moves, after 3,000 years, I think.
Do you think so?
I think they can throw it down.
Past it?
I don't know, baby. I think they can really throw it down.
Think so?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you could maybe convince any of the directors to let you kind of, showcase your dancing talents, throw some shapes?
I think we have to throw that by Stephanie. You never know.
I don't think she'd mind. She might have like a musical number in there, like give one of you a banjo and just see where you go with it. High School Musical, after all.
There you go.
So you never know.
Glee.
Yes, Glee.
Glee and Twilight.
Don't stop believing.
Absolutely.
And I've also read that your niece is a big Twilight fan.
Yeah.
And apparently she's not a very big fan of Marcus.
I wouldn't say that, but she definitely thought he was a baddie.
How did it go down when you told her?
That he wasn't.
That you were playing the part.
Oh, she really, she loved that. She loved that. I mean, by association we have great fame, and she was pretty happy with that. But no, she definitely thought he was a baddie, and needed a bit of big long conversation about that. And I had no idea if I broadened her perspective of what Marcus may or may not be. Jasper.
Do you think she's proud of the way that you did it?
What's that?
Do you think she's proud of the way that you played the character?
I don't know, actually. We went to see it at Christmas with her little sister and my mom, and I think she enjoyed it. She's a young lady. It keeps things very close to her.
Yes.
So if she sees this, actually, I have to. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not embarrassing you. I do love you, you know. So forgive me. Please.
And obviously another question that I really want to ask is, for such a relatively small character in terms of one of the bigger characters in the cast, what kind of process did you have to go through to make the character a little bit more lovable, shall we say? In the sense of obviously making yourself more well known, bringing a bigger presence onto the screen.
I don't know if there was an intellectual choice to do that per se, but what I would say is that I tried to make Marcus real, and think about his past, think about the choices that he made, think about how he could survive, and we talked a bit about his costume and why he had that costume, why he wasn't wearing the slick stuff. But these things all show a bit of a person. He's not just another character, another guy who says a few lines on to the next scene. He has a history. He has a broken heart, and that's influenced his life. It's influenced his past. It's influenced his future, and he's. So I tried to bring all that into the character, and hopefully.
I think you did. That's fantastic. And what's the next thing you're doing on? What are you working on next? Is there anything you can tell us about this up and coming for you?
Yeah, I just finished doing Caprica, the prequel to Battlestar, the last one. And I did Human Target. After that, and then we're starting Sanctuary, third season of Sanctuary next month. Very exciting.
Looking forward to
Another
that.
miracle of the third season.
So you're very busy. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks.